Hi! This is my first time doing a video like this, so here we go. Today I'm making a double batch of gluten-free vanilla pancake. So I'm going to be walking back and forth because I'm using a recipe from Land O'Lakes. So, to start, what you're going to need is bread pan, like this, and some Crisco. Whoop. Ta-da, butter flavored. Sorry, toaster moved. So, here, this is a trick my aunt showed me the other day. So you take a paper towel like this, dip it into your Crisco and get some like that. Wipe it around the pan. That way your fingers don't get dirty. So the reason why I'm doing a double batch is that Dad's fiance is coming over on Friday for dinner, and I want to make a dessert for her. But I know that everybody was going to want pound cake before then, so I'm going to make two. That way we have one for Miss Michelle, and we have one for us. Okay. So next, this is a very important skill to have while cooking or baking. So to flour your pan, what you do is, I'm using this gluten-free. When you get it open, that's always the fun bit. You may use a spoon. I'm going to be walking back and forth quite a bit. Take some, drop it in your pan, and this is important. Not many people know how to do this. I'm going to do it over the sink. So, but see your flour in here? What you want to do is shake it around. I'm doing it over the sink so I don't make a mess. Up, like that. Just spilled it all over the counter and the sink. Okay, now that it's all nice and floured, like this, take it over to your trash can and tap it a couple times so that the excess comes out. See? Looks much better now. We're not going to put that there. The oven is on. And also, if you had extra in your other pan, you can use it to butter or to flour your second pan. Oh, shoot. Okay, here's your second pan, buttered and floured. What am I doing now? I don't know. Sorry. I don't know what I'm doing. Like I said, this is my first time doing a video like this. A big one, anyway. Oops. Darn it. Now it's... Pip, leave it alone. Hold on half a second. We'll be back in a minute. I just spilled flour on the floor. Okay, so this next bit requires 1 cup of butter. However, since I'm making a double batch, I have to do a whole box, 4 sticks, which is 2 cups worth, I think. I have to check. Yep. Okay. So, 4 sticks of butter. Very buttery. And you need to melt it like in a pan. I had never heard of it like this. Well, I mean, you could do it in the microwave, but I'm not melting 4 sticks of frozen butter in a microwave. That would take forever. Might take forever anyway. I don't know. I have not baked or cooked in like a very long time. I used to bake and cook all the time. Well, no, I take that back. I haven't done any baking that requires me not to open a box and look at a recipe. I have done brownie batter out of a box, and I have done fly by the seat of your pants dinners. Like, why is it stuck like that? Huh. Paper is like embedded into the butter. That's weird. Huh, I need a knife. Dinner's like using leftover chili to make chili cheese fries. Okay, that was weird. Pip, may I ask what you're doing? Sorry. Cats are gonna be in and out and doing weird things. Oh. Why am I walking back and forth? I'm gonna just put this right here for now. Pippi is ripping up a cardboard bag. Sorry, I totally threw that. Okay. Oh, I should move that. Oh, Dad. Okay. So, I'll be back after that melts. Okay, so all of our butter is melted. I'm going to turn the fire off. I think it's done. Yeah, it's all done. Okay, so to this bowl, we're going to add 4 cups of sugar. I had to think about it a minute. This is a 2-cup measure. Always, if you're pouring something like this, always do it over your bowl. Holy shit, this is a lot of sugar. Oh, whoops. Holy crap, this is a lot of sugar. Okay, 4 cups of sugar? I might have made a mistake. We're gonna go find out. Yeah. Okay, 4 cups of sugar. Next, I melted butter. And kind of what I had in my mindset the first time I made this was I need to cool this down enough so that the eggs do not scramble when I put them in. And yes, I'm mixing this up by hand because I don't feel like getting the stand mixer out. It's a whole mess. So hold on while I cream this together. Sorry, I was just checking the temperature. I'm gonna beat it a little bit more. It's still a little bit warm. It's not scalding hot, but it's still warmer than I want it to be. To add eggs. I don't think it's gonna curdle, but I don't want to take that chance. Oh, okay. Now we're getting to the stick bit. We're almost to the point that I can start adding other things. Alright, well, we're gonna let this sit a minute. I'm gonna put the sugar away. I'll be right back. Hey, Ginger Ginger, what you doing? No. Okay, so it has cooled down enough that I feel comfortable putting eggs in. This is what it should look like, okay? So now, since I'm making a double batch, excuse me, wash my fingers. So now that because I'm making a double batch, I have to put 8 eggs in. I should have gotten a bowl out. Hold on. So that's 1, and then the recipe says to beat it well after following each egg. This is the boring bit. Oh, whoops, don't want to leave that in there. I should have used split brush, shoot. Oh well, because that was too... I'll be right back. Here's number 8. Yep. And we get. Okay, so it didn't really change except, whoops, I don't know if you're going to be able to see without me spilling this. It didn't really change except to become a little bit more yellower. Wash the egg off. Okay, so I need to check my recipe. I will be right back. Okay, so next it says 4 teaspoons of vanilla, but we're going to do 8 teaspoons. So always pour over your bowl. 1, 2, because I just spilled extra into the bowl, that's why. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now we need to beat this up some more. But first I'm going to put this away. And do it carefully. You don't want to make a mess. Oh, it's starting to smell good. I love the smell of vanilla. So it's turned into sort of a tannish color, but then again, I don't think I can show you without spilling. Oh shoot, I need that tablespoon. Or a teaspoon. Oh, don't fall in, no. Okay, so for now we're gonna set our egg, butter, sugar, vanilla mixture to the side. Hopefully somewhere. We're just gonna stick it in the sink. Next we need this bowl. It's a little warm. I think it should be okay. What do I do with that flour? We need this bowl, and then we're going to be using this gluten-free flour, and we're going to be needing 6 cups of it. And again, I'm using the 2-cup measure. I have found that I like using this flour a little bit better than I like using almond flour. So that's 2, this might not be a big enough bowl. I think it ought to be alright. Come on. We're going to need my other bag of this. I'm glad Nana said you need to get another one. Whoops. And 6. Oop, definitely 6 now. Yeah, good enough. Okay, 6 cups of flour, and I'm going to need that again. Teaspoon. I did. Okay. So we're going to be using the same spoon we used for the vanilla, just dry it out with a paper towel. That's what I find, guys. Dirty's one less thing. Now we need 4 teaspoons of baking powder. You sorry jerk. Haha. Now, when you're doing baking powder or baking soda, the best thing to do is always leave just a tiny little bit of the cap of this bit. That way you can scrape it off and get it to be like that. That's 1, 2, 3, and 4. And now I'm gonna mix it up. I'll just use this. Excuse me a second. Hey. Dog was eating something she wasn't supposed to. Okay. Now, I'm going to put that in the sink in this way. the eggs away. Okay. Now, I'm gonna put this flour bit back over here. Now I need 2 cups of almond milk, right? Yep. And what I found best to use, and probably other people need to do this before, but use the unsweetened kind when you're cooking. This one is coconut and almond milk, so it tastes nice. I like it. And when you're measuring anything, always double check it when you're using a level surface like my counter, like I did. It helps to make sure no mistakes are made. So now, we need your flour bit. We're gonna put our milk bit over here, and this is where's my basket. And now we need our butter sugar mixture, right? So now what you're gonna do is take a little bit of your flour mixture. I'm just gonna use this cup because why make another mess that I have to clean up? Dump it in. I'm gonna put a little more. There's a lot in here. And very carefully stir it up. I still found that you have to go slow when you first start, even if you're hand mixing. Otherwise it'll make a humongous mess. And obviously you don't have to use almond milk, but I have to. So next you're gonna put a little bit of almond milk in and beat it up. Your batter will change so many times, it's gonna freak you out, but I promise it turns out okay. Beat the crap out of it. Now, a cup of flour. See, the first time I did this, when I put the flour in, I realized it had gotten really doughy, and I was like, oh no, I've screwed up. It got really, really thick, and then I put the milk in, and I was like, oh no, I screwed up, because it got so loosey-goosey. Some almond milk. Oop, that might have been too much, but oh well. Honestly, this bit is not that hard to mess up. It's really just putting correctly measured flour and milk into a bowl. What was that? Oh, I don't know. Oh, son of a... I made a mess. Hey, Ginge. So now it's going to taste faintly like coconut and vanilla. And then, after it's done, I'm going to be putting a lemon glaze on it. Alright, we have at least one more to go around with this. So, but anyhow, I don't really know what else to talk about. Oh! Next Wednesday, we're taking the animals to the vet. Yep, we're taking everybody to the vet. They're all due for their shots. And this is going to be fun because we're taking 4 cats and our puppy. Ruth is still around. We just don't want to overstress her out. So we're going to leave her at home and hope for the best. So, but she'll be fine. It's not a big deal. Okay. My shoulder muscles. I told Nana I do this by hand so I can get ripped. I can get big old bicep muscles. Now what? Well, I can't deal with it. I make a mess again. Not yet. Need a break a minute. But anyhow, I made this before and everybody liked it. So, and I also like I said, I was using that coconut milk and almond milk unsweetened. I actually like it unsweetened. I don't mind it that much because the coconut, I guess, sweetens it or something a little bit. But I don't think it's awful. Okay, here's the last of our flour. Okay. Last of the almond milk. Gotten so much batter on my fingers, it's ridiculous. I might get a spatula and fold this. That might be a good idea. I don't know. Either that or it's going to be a disaster. One or the other. But it has gotten so thick at this point. So really, this is not technically supposed to be made with almond milk. As I said before. You probably also could make this with regular flour. Don't quote me on that. I'm not sure because gluten-free flour has got xanthan gum in it, and I think that's a thickener. So, yeah. But you could probably also add flavors into it, like lemon. Actually use actual coconut flavor. Yeah. And I don't even know if it's going to taste like coconut. I made something the other night with the almond milk with the coconut in it. Well, I should say that I ran out of the regular unsweetened almond milk. And Nana made mashed potatoes and set a small bowl aside with the coconut almond milk in it. And that tasted slightly like coconut. It was interesting to say the least. Okay. So now, pan that we buttered and floured earlier. Oh, I need a tray. That's what I need. This just ensures I don't have to clean the oven out. Little jiggle jiggle. We're gonna say that's full for right now. I'm gonna do my other pan, see what's going on. We're gonna say that's full. Yeah, we're gonna say that's full and put a little bit more in the other pan. Oh, uh-oh. Whoops. Oh, shit. I think that other one on the stove might be a little bit fuller. I don't know though. Okay. Wash my hands because I licked my finger again. Sorry, it's a habit. I'm used to not baking with somebody watching me. Okay, so. Alright, oops, made a mess. Give it a little jiggle. Okay. Okay, into the oven they go. Now, what I discovered last time making these is that I at least had to bake them for about an hour and a half. Hour, 15 minutes, so. It was a long time, longer than what the recipe says. So, we're going to start out at an hour, and I'm going to check on them. This video has gotten to be half an hour long. So I'm going to post pictures of them when they're done on my Instagram. That sounds weird. I never thought I'd have to get one of those, but I did. And then when I put the lemon glaze on, I'll do pictures of that. Okay, so, excuse me. So I see you guys later, I suppose. Bye.